Hey everybody, it's Ed. Last video, I talked about CD, bootleg, import, whatever you want to call it. Came out some time ago, no longer available. From what I understand, very hard to come by. Elvis on Tour CD, which essentially takes everything of concert value that Elvis performed in the movie or in the behind the scenes, if you will. It is featured in here. So good soundtrack, really cool, good to have. And the next thing that I wanted to get into and talk about are the bootleg, import, whatever you want to call them, CDs that were released that I have in my collection. I'm sure that there's the others out there as well for the other concerts that were filmed for the Elvis on Tour movie, or I should say all the concerts that were filmed for the Elvis on Tour movie. There was an Elvis on Tour box set coming out in December, I believe, and it is going to have 6 CDs. 4 of them are concerts, and 2, I believe, are rehearsals. And then it will also have I believe, a Blu-ray, hopefully, of the movie on tour, Elvis on Tour, as well. So I believe it's 7 discs altogether. All right, but when you talk about Elvis on Tour and the movie, the documentary itself, I have in front of me right here still from my last video, the Laserdisc of Elvis on Tour, which is not a common thing, I don't think. But regardless, I did not bring my VHS or my Blu-ray over here. But when we're talking about Elvis on Tour, there were, I believe, 5 or 6 concerts altogether that were filmed. And this will give you a little bit more information, what I'm about to read to you. So stay tuned. All right, on tour, April 5th through April 19th, 1972. The first tour of 1972 started in Buffalo, New York, where more than 17,000 fans, including a cameraman from MGM, to take silent clips of Elvis to see his stage movements for when the real shooting started, experienced firsthand Elvis on Tour. My parents were at that show. That was the Buffalo show, April 5th. That was when my father was hid in the closet with his buddy to watch Elvis rehearse, and he was kicked out, I think, by Lamar, and I forget, you know what, I have to ask him. I forgot who, but he was escorted out. All right, so it says Robert Ebel and Pierre Aldridge recorded many hours of Elvis performing in different cities to present the documentary called Elvis on Tour. The documentary won the 1972 Golden Globe Award for Best Documentary. The shows that were filmed and featured in the film were, all right, so we have Buffalo, Detroit, Hampton Roads, Richmond, Greensboro, and San Antonio, with the majority of the footage being from Hampton Roads. All right, so that's 6 concerts altogether, although they said that the Buffalo show wasn't actually really filmed. It was silent filmed, whatever that means. I guess they had no microphones or rigging set up for the audio to go with the film, but that doesn't mean if a concert was recorded separately, that it couldn't be synced together. This tour saw the debut of 2 songs. The first was the newly recorded For the Good Times, and the other was the massive 1972 hit Burning Love, which tore the house down at every show it was performed. Most of the newspaper reviews from that time mentioned that Elvis wowed the audiences not only with his singing abilities, but with his showmanship. So there you go. Now, as far as bootleg or import CDs, I only have 3 different concerts, but 2 of them I have 2 different versions. So I thought it'd be fun to look through these and check these out. I'm actually going to start with the best one first, in my opinion. This CD and this concert and the mix and everything else, the packaging on this is superb. This comes from, looks like Triangle Productions, if you will, and it says digitally remastered by Graceland Studio and cover art designed by, okay, that doesn't make difference, but I'm going to give you a good look at this one because, again, it's really something to look at. They did a very, very fine job putting this baby together. Wait until you see the whole thing. All right, so here's the back. Now, this is the April 9th show. Not aware of any Buffalo recordings. I'm sure they are out there from April 5th, but I do not have anything. Now, check this out. All right, yeah, let's show you this first. So this apparently advertised a bunch of other bootlegs that were, I guess, considered hot sellers at the time of this release. And yeah, so they made it look like an old-timey Elvis record sleeve. And then you have the CD inside of here, which is very, very nicely done. It is on a silver CD. A little scratch, but it plays well. And good stuff. But wait, we're not finished with this, because wait until you see what else comes inside. So again, we have two openings here. The CD went in the thin one, and then in here, if you pull this out, got a couple of items. We have the booklet, and we have this little thingy. Let's look at the booklet quickly first. And the booklet is actually very nicely done. It's on great paper. Definitely not cheap paper. A lot of great photos, great text. Good stuff. Nice. Look at that. Look at that profile picture. That's actually pretty damn cool. Good stuff. About to give, not even give a scarf. Looks like she's about to grab it. Some very excellent pictures. Nice. All right, so yeah, I know I'm taking a little bit more time than I would like to, but I figure it's probably not very often you come across these if you don't already have them in your collection. So let's give you an idea of at least what you're going to be getting should you find it and wish to purchase it. So that we are halfway through the book at this point. All right, so I think this is where we left off. My phone cut off, so I had to empty some stuff, make more space, so here we go. All right, and then we just passed the halfway mark of this book. And again, stellar photos and text, promotional items. Nice picture of Elvis in front of Ronnie's drums. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at that. Good stuff. Yeah, so hopefully that will have been a somewhat seamless edit. And if it was a little jerky, I apologize. But again, my phone ran out of power. Not power, storage space. So I had to delete a few things so I can make more room to finish this video. All right, so this is the very, very first CD in my bootleg / import collection. Hampton Roads concert, April 9th from Elvis on tour. And then this was the other little goodie that was inside. So a little fold out with all different promotional posters and text from, I guess, different, we call it printings, if you will. Nice. Good stuff. Locally printed items. All right, so then from there, we go to Vicky Productions Records, whatever. And this is April 14th, I believe. No, this is, I'm sorry, this is also April 9th. This is also April 9th for the Hampton Roads, Virginia. Live in Virginia. This one is not as pretty, and actually does not sound as good as the other one, in my opinion. All right, now next we go to Greensboro, Carolina. All right, and I have two for this one also, two different ones. Not really too much to look at on these. All right, but again, sound quality on this one is actually pretty good. Let's check out the booklet. Let's see what we got. Nice photos inside. Beauty. Good stuff. Oh, look at this one. I better turn the camera the other way. But that's nice. Good photo. All right, and then this one, this is the end. Try and get so you don't see a glare. Make it in on those. Cool. Sorry, it's a little out of focus, but I think you get the idea. All right, so this is Greensboro, North Carolina, and it was April 14th, 1972. And then this is another one for that same concert, different pressing, different company. Again, Greensboro, April 14th, 1972. This one is from Vicky Records once again. And sound quality on Vicky Records is meh, kind of flat, for lack of a better word. All right, and the last one that I have is the concert from San Antone. And this was April 18th, 1972. And again, not really much to look at, but again, this is Vicky with a different label. And the booklet on this one is meh at best, not even meh. Actually, it is worse than meh. It is absolute crap and garbage. So there you go. But those are the bootleg / import CDs that I have that correspond to the Elvis on Tour documentary / movie, which was Elvis's very last movie that he released. Even though it was a documentary, it still counts as one of his 30, what is it, 33? I think 33 movies altogether. Or is it 29 plus the 2 documentaries, making 31? My old brain forgot. Somebody remind me, or I'll Google it when I'm done. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do we have? We have Elvis on Tour. I gotta go back to the beginning, so I gotta go the opposite way. All right, and then we have the Hampton Roads concert. These two, this one being the far superior one in my opinion. All right, and then we have the 2 Greensboro. And actually, this one I feel is better. And the very last one is the San Antonio. And again, this one isn't bad. It's Vicky Records. It is what it is. All right, but looking forward to getting the box set. I have not pre-ordered it yet. I'm going to see if I can hopefully wait a little bit and get it on sale. We'll see. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. So we'll leave it at that. And I appreciate you watching. If you would like, you can leave a comment. And as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care, everybody.